I am a follower of Jesus Christ. I have an opinion and I share it with you. I am the salt of the earth. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Salt of the Earth podcast. In the web of contemporary American politics, one finds the curious case of Democrat senators and certain Republicans obstructing the confirmation of President Trump's appointees, a process that ostensibly should reflect the will of the people who voted for change. This opposition raises the question: why are these elected officials seemingly against a healthy, safe, and competent nation? The Democratic Party's stance on diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, appears to be under scrutiny. They once championed these principles, yet now they oppose an Indian American, Kash Patel, for the head of the FBI, Tulsi Gabbard, a woman, for Director of National Intelligence, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a former Democrat, for Health and Human Services. This contradiction begs the question: where is their commitment to DEI when it comes to these appointments? It's as if the advocacy for diversity is conditional, perhaps more aligned with political expediency than genuine principle. Besides, the opposition to meritocracy by these senators is troubling. There's an underlying assumption that merit should take a back seat to other considerations, which might include political loyalty or ideological alignment. This attitude not only undermines the very fabric of American exceptionalism, which thrives on merit and hard work, but also questions the integrity of those who argue for a system where competence is secondary. Praising those who have been confirmed, such as Tom Homan, the voter czar, whose actions reflect a transparent and prompt response to securing the nation's boundaries, one sees a stark contrast with the resistance faced by others. Pete Hegseth, now Secretary of Defense, has shown readiness to tackle military inefficiencies and threats with clarity. Kristi Noem, as Secretary of Homeland Security, Sean Duffy, managing transportation, and Christopher Racheloe at the FAA have all begun their roles with a proactive stance, informing the public of their actions, thereby fostering trust and accountability. Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary, has been noted for her transparency, ensuring the public is well informed, and Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, for his diplomatic foresight. These appointees, among others, exemplify what governance should look like in a democratic republic: responsive, transparent, and focused on the welfare of the nation. Regarding qualifications, Kash Patel brings a wealth of experience from his previous governmental roles, particularly in national security, which makes him a suitable candidate for leading the FBI. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has a background in environmental law and advocacy, which could be pivotal for HHS in navigating public health alongside environmental concerns. Tulsi Gabbard, with her military service and international experience, is well equipped for the DNI role, promising a nuanced approach to national intelligence that transcends political divides. The accusations by the left that these nominees aim for a manhunt against political adversaries reflect more on their own past behaviors than on the intentions of President Trump's appointees. This narrative might be an attempt to project their own strategies onto others, ignoring that the current administration's focus seems to be on restating common sense and success to American governance rather than political vendettas. This scenario brings us to Romans chapter 2, verse 1, which states, "Therefore, you have no excuse, O man, every one of you who judges, for in passing judgment on another you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, practice the very same things." This scripture warns against the hypocrisy of judging others for actions one is also guilty of committing. The left's criticism in this context seems to echo this biblical caution, highlighting their own practices when they held power. In conclusion, the resistance to President Trump's appointees by Democrat senators and some Republicans not only questions their commitment to democratic principles like meritocracy and diversity, but also reveals a potential for political hypocrisy. The focus should instead be on the competence, transparency, and effectiveness of those confirmed, who are evidently working towards the betterment of the country. The discourse should shift from political witch hunts to constructive critique that enhances governance, ensuring that America returns to a path of common sense and success as voted for by its citizens. Be the salt of the earth.